Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Menti, and this is episode 64 of the Battleship Brawl's Season 5 tournament. This episode, the Perses is continuing its run. This will be its final battle against the Konin by CMAG, which unfortunately is another ship that got itself disqualified. So we'll get this underway, and once again, basically the Perses is fighting for survival points because since its opponent is disqualified, it is considered sank. One thing I didn't explain before is why we're still fighting these, and it's because the way the scoring system is set up is it is assuming that every ship is going to get 5 battles. And so I can't just remove these ships that are fully disqualified from the roster, because then every other ship in their group will get, one less battle, and thus they'll score less points. And that's not fair to them when they didn't do anything wrong. So they're considered sank, and you're just fighting for survival points is a compromise between the two extremes of just letting them letting the offending ship slide, or allowing, giving the full win to the rest of the group. Because giving them a full win wouldn't be fair either, because that will give them that will make a group have more points on average in the ships that didn't get disqualified. And since once all of the groups are finished, they're compared against one another for their total points, that wouldn't be fair. So yeah. That's why we do all this the way we're doing it. It's clunky and messy, kind of, but it's the best I can do. So, that's what's being done. Excuse me. My asthma and allergies are acting up pretty badly today. Like, no, it's not COVID. this cough and whatnot that is something I've been dealing with pretty much my entire life, so either I don't have COVID or I'm secretly patient zero. The Perses has taken a pretty heavy pounding. It was losing a lot of blocks to start with, and then it's like once those adder blocks get stripped off, the Perses has a pretty solid core, which these pure explosive rounds aren't having a whole lot of luck of actually breaking into. It is, however, having a lot of luck doing damage to the guns of the Perses. Mostly the barrels. This poor APS gun it's trying, because it's lost like all of its barrels. The shell only goes like 20 meters. In, and the Perses is holding on at 84.3%. Oh, the Konin is actually is that basically the same HP. Wow, let's go check on the Konin and see how it's doing. The answer is not great. Ooh, that gun just took a direct hit, and yep, it has been disabled. Pretty much destroyed, honestly. And with no materials left, the Konin is not going to be able to repair it. But really, Perses doesn't care about how much damage it does to its opponent block-wise. What it really wants to do here is knock out the enemy's guns, so it can't fire back, which it did just knock out one gun here, I think. That was firing just a moment ago, and now it's disabled. Oh, now that turret just got hit. That's one less barrel. The other barrel in this turret is still firing, but yeah, once the Konin runs out of guns to fire back, the Perses, you know, just it scores its HP. Konin's stern is pretty down low in the water. The very rear part of the, like basically the fantail. Oh, it only has a very, very small fantail, but you know, the rearmost part of it is of the deck is awash. But I mean, honestly, that's not a completely bad thing, because that lets these propellers down here kind of get an upward angle and push the ship, you know, up, which helps keep it from sinking. Oh, that front turret just got popped off. The cap, anyway. I don't think that was the one that was still firing, though. No, that one's right here. There's one barrel in this turret still firing, I believe. And then one in this rearmost turret. I actually haven't seen this one fire in a bit. It might have been disabled. Well, if it wasn't before, there's a good chance it is now. Yeah, the Konin has just been kind of ripped up. Perses managed to withstand the barrage, and looks like it's probably going to get somewhere in the area of, you know, like, I'd say 83% HP probably by the time runs out. Maybe 84 point something. Depends on whether these shells from this one last gun continue to land or they keep missing. I noticed the past couple of them have missed. Like that one. Complete miss. That one looks like it might be... Nope. Oh, right on the edge. Knocked off 0.1% of the Perses HP there. Alright, the Konin's probably going to get 2, maybe 3 more shots. Wait, it just fired 2 guns. Is there another gun active back here? Did that one fire, maybe? Oh, you know, I think this one might have damaged ammo stores. So it doesn't have enough to fire right now, but every now and then it manages to recharge enough to fire. Konin might get one last shot off, but I don't know if it'll land before the timer runs out. No, it's not even going to land. It's not even going to... It barely even got the shot off before the timer went out. So yeah, that's an 85% for the Perses in round 1. It almost managed to sink the Konin there. It's down to 66%. So here we go, round 2 underway. A lot of the initial shells from the Konin missing, but a couple of them managing to land. The Konin starts out with a lot more guns available to it than the Perses does. Perses, just like the first round, is losing HP a lot faster than the Konin. But in the first round, the Konin just lost all of its guns, pretty much. It has quite the ferocious barrage, though. It's got these quad-barreled main guns. You know, like this one. Here. There's some more in there, but you know, smoke. And like that. But then it's also got these, what is that called? The echelon mounted. Nah, it's not really echelon, but whatever the case, it's got these secondary guns. I guess it is sort of echelon, but not really. I don't know, I'm sure somebody will tell me whether I'm right or wrong or not in the comments. Then it also has these like casemate guns down here. Doggy is barking. Doing what the doggy do. Huh. That's enough. It's alright, I promise. The people that exist outside don't want anything to do with us. Perses' bow has been ripped up pretty bad. Perses is below its HP from the last round, but it does have materials that it could repair. I may just call the round rather than wait out to the 10 minutes when we know it's going to get a worse score than it got in the first round. Perses is getting close to sinking even. I don't know how much more she's going to be able to take without going under. She does sometimes just drop like a brick when she reaches a certain point of damage. She might be going down at this point. She can't get much lower without getting an 80% sinking. Like, the ship's almost completely underwater. And whatever the case, well, there we go. I was about to call the round anyway, because there was no way the Perses was going to repair up to 85% at its current HP and materials, even if the enemy stopped firing completely. So, yeah, that's the end of round 2. Perses got sank just as I was about to say, you know what? Let's move on. It knew. It's trolling me. Alright. Here we go, round 2. I have to say the Konin is a pretty good looking ship. It's a shame that it got disqualified. I forget what for. It's been too long and there were too many DQs. I don't remember what it was that the ship was DQ'd for. All I know is that it was. And it's just a pretty much constant withering barrage of cannon fire. Like, there's almost no point in time in which this ship is not screened, at least partially, by smoke from its own guns. Like, from this side, it just kind of looks like a cloud of smoke that shells kind of occasionally fly out of. Oh man, Percy's not doing so well, down to 87% already. Percy's getting low in the water. If its stern gets opened up and gets flooded, she might go down. Uh-oh, this compartment is open. Oh, that's going to cause flooding right there, that shot. Or maybe not. It's almost... Oh, no. Oh, it's like right at that line. I bet you those pumps inside of there are working furiously to clear the water out. But it looks like the innermost compartment there hasn't been breached. Like I mentioned before, this is going to be the Perses' last fight, so once this battle's over, head on over to the Discord, which, as always, is linked down in the description, and cast your vote. Those votes are important. They, basically, there is a scoring system in place based upon the HP you have left, the HP your opponent had left, and then the approval vote that I'm talking about here. The combat score is worth 50% of the ship's total score. The other 50% is the approval vote. So make sure you vote yes or no on it. Did you enjoy watching the ship? Do you think it deserves the spot in the grand finals, or would you rather not see it again? You know? Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Yeah, again, at this point, even if the Konin stopped firing entirely, the Perses does not have the materials left to repair above where it would get more points than it's already earned from round 1. So I'm going to go ahead and call this battle here and just give the Perses those points. And yeah, that'll be it for this match. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.